Hello, YouTube. It is a new day for me. I'm lacking some defense levels right now. So I figured that I might as well start training some defense. And I'm going to be doing that by doing the defender grind. Because I have 65 attack and 65 strength already. Might as well get it done instead of doing crabs. Because, well, crabs are... I don't know, they're low effort, but it's also very slow. So we might as well just knock out two birds with one stone by going through and getting the Dragon Defender. I mean, I know I can't exactly wield it before I get 60 defense, but it's like, hey, we'll get it done and out of the way, you know? Alongside the fact that I already got 1,000 warrior tokens to start off with. Let's see how long it takes before we have to either get more of that or if we get the defenders done, all right? All right, a little bit of a pot up. Thank you, Camfrina, for allowing me to be able to get the Bronze Defender as an unlock. Well, let's find out, see if we get to at least Rune Defenders or 55 defense first. I'll see you in a bit. Oh, there we are. Our first one. Took about 20 minutes for that one. Ooh. I mean, that's good. We already started off with this. I imagine that if it keeps up pace like this, we'll probably... Well, it's how this works. It's not going to be consistent the entire time. But if it were, it would only be about 2 hours of this. Let's continue. Ooh, 61 hit points. More health is equal good. The hardcore may survive for a bit longer. A long bone, you say? I guess we were destined to get one of these at some point during this grind. They are fairly common, all things considered, and you're expected to kill at least a few hundred of these, so I guess it was just expected, but, whatever. I don't know. At least, as long as we don't get a curved bone, then I don't feel as bad. You know, it's also just solid construction XP for later. So I'll take it for the moment. I'll take it for now. Oh, finally. This one took a little bit longer than the last one. That was a little over 40 more minutes since the Bronze Defender. Eee, that's grim. I'm not gonna lie, kind of grim. We can just leave that one on the ground now. We don't need that. All right. The projections are not looking good, guys. It might be a lot longer than a couple hours. Oh, yes. It didn't take long between the last one and this one. That was like maybe 10 minutes. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. Please let this keep rolling, Jagex. Please let it keep rolling. Not bad. Oh, no. All right, Cyclops, your time to shine. I think you should do a phenomenal finale to all this if you just give a defender right now, just right before I have to leave to get more tokens. That would be cinema, please. Come on. Oh, how about you? Can you also offer one instead? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, please. We're almost no time. Anything? Oh. Alright. Time to go get more tokens, I guess. Joke's on you. I'm over here in Chambers of Xeric instead. There's a good reason for why I'm here instead of farming tokens right away, and that's the fact that I am pretty close to getting easy combat achievements tier done. And I was like, you know, I say close, but there's obviously a reason why I'm here instead. And that's, there are some easy CAs you can get that are worth like a whopping 5 points each, effectively. So I'm trying to send this real quick just to be able to do it. I'm relatively comfy with sending Chambers of Xeric for the most part, but certainly not the whole raid, just some rooms where we can easily get some free points. Like, for example, where I'm at right now is Crab Room. And there is a CA called Playing with Lasers where you just complete it without making the orb there hit a wall as soon as you start the puzzle effectively. So I'm just currently now trying to set up for that right now. There you go. There's the first one. Here's the second one. Now, ideally, this one comes right away and knocks that in without me. Okay, well, I would have trolled right there if that actually did hit the range, but whatever. We're good. Now we just sit here and let the white orb come on around and hit with no problem. And then as soon as that happens, I'm going to go re-stun these crabs. No problem there. And now we come down to here. This should be plenty of time to be able to finish off the range and the mage crystals here. Hopefully. There we go. You'll love to see it. So this is literally all you do. This is effectively how the CA works, is that you do not miss a single beat in between all the crystals being hit by the color-coordinated attacks. Oh, that's... Oh, no. Hang on. Wait. Oh, okay. There we go. All right. Turns out regular strikes are not enough to effectively change the color of the crabs. But that's fine. We do now have Playing with Lasers guide. That's 5 points right there. You'll love to see it. On to the next one. Well, by next one, I meant that I have reloaded the raid to now have Guardians as my first room. And this one's also equally easy, I would say, because all you need to do is be able to get kill credits on one of the Guardians without taking any damage. And, well, effectively, you just do this, essentially. And it's a bit of clicking, I guess, for most people, because there's like a more standardized method of doing this. And I'm doing this like how I think No Monkey does it specifically, where it's easier on the prey flicking specifically, where you can just turn it on just right before. It just makes it super chill. And yeah, effectively all you need to do is this for the CA. Okay, there we go. Dancing with Statues for 4 points. Not a master tier, but easy enough for some big ones, I'd say. And now for, I think, 1 or 2 more. And by the 1 or 2 more, I meant it's going to be at Ice Demon. Ice Demon has like 3 or 4 different CAs, and I'm going to be doing 2 of them specifically here. One of them being that you just kill it with fire spells, easy enough, and it's even like Fire Blast. It smacks so hard on Ice Demon. The elemental weakness is chef's kiss around these days. And the other one is just killing Ice Demon without taking damage yourself, which I'm just going to be praying range and just running back and forth when it throws its snowball attack. There is another one that I thought about doing without turning on your protect from ranged, but then that gives the chance for it to start using magic attacks, which travels significantly quicker towards you, and it can potentially one-shot me, maybe. I don't know how hard it actually hits here, but I know it hits pretty hard, so I would ideally not want to risk chancing that, just going for some easy combat achievements. So yeah, so this is really all I need to do here, is just go back and forth. You just click back and forth when the snowball is just about to hit. And that one I nearly got hit myself, but that's okay. It's perfect. And we got our easy combat achievements done. This will now give us double the amount of Warrior Guild tokens, so that we can get through our menial grind for the Defender grind a little more quickly. So let's get back to that, shall we? Ooh, 50 tokens. Normally that would be 25 from Mithril. So this is already paying in dividends, I would say, for just getting easy CAs. If you can literally find anything to do to be able to get yourself easy CAs, this is like the way to do it. Oh, look at that guy over there. He's also joining me on this. Very cool. All right. So I'm gonna try and get like maybe 300 tokens, I would say, before heading back into it. I don't want to try and get too many and just like overcommit to killing these guys, just so that we can get out of here as soon as possible, essentially. Well, we got the first stack of 300s. Let's see how far we can get with this. Hopefully I can get at least 1 defender out of this. That would be great if you can, game. 51 defense, first of many for this grind. And there's 52 about 10 minutes later. And we're out of tokens. So 30 minutes has effectively gone by without another defender. Time to get more. Ooh, all right, another defense level. Level 53. Okay. Oh, there we go, finally. That was probably like 40 minutes since the black one or something. My goodness. All right. We can finally start seeing the drops. There we go. Bye-bye, Black Defender. Welcome, Myth Defender. And soon to be, probably, hopefully, Adamant Defender. Let's get to it. Ooh, 54 defense. Well, one more away before we can start using the Nays Not Helm for this grind. I don't know why I was thinking that I'd be done with the Defender grind before getting it, but hey, this will make it a little bit quicker. All right. This is a new batch of 300 tokens as well. So this, I think, what is it, a third one? All right, not too bad, not too bad. If we can just get the rune one real soon, then we'll be on our way to the basement. Hooray! Oh, just that easy. Not even 10 minutes later, we have the last one for up here, the Rune Defender. All in all, not too bad. I think the kill count is probably around like 400 something at this rate. And it's been about, well, you can see on the logout timer, about 3.5 hours. Yeah, well, that's about expected when you want to go for the Defender grind. But I mean, not too bad. We just still have one more to go for. So let's see how long that'll take us. Oh, 55 defense. Let's switch it back to strength right now and put on the helm. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Ooh, beautiful to see, man. This is going to be the best in slot helm for quite a while. Unironically, it's going to be my best range helm too, because God, coifs suck in this game right now, or at least early on. So we're going to have that. I don't know if I'm going to be the one ending up doing the Basilisk Knights grind to get the jaws for this stuff, but we'll see. We will see. For now, let's relish in this wonderful helm for as long as we can.
1 hour later.
Oh, that's the first notable thing to have happened in literally an hour. 68 strength. You know, you just gotta get stronger. This is good. This is good. Hopefully, yeah, I don't know. I hope I'm done soon, because at this point I am very tired. Being that it's like 3 in the morning right now, it's just how it is. Ugh. Oh, yes, we're out. Yes, finally, the Dragon Defender. Christ almighty, this took way too long. I mean, okay, I should not be overreacted too much. This is very typical for how long it takes to do a Defender grind, but God, I was so loopy at the end of all this. Nearly 5 hours that I've been logged on for doing this grind. I mean, yes, we had a little detour in getting easy CAs, but that was like no more than maybe 15 minutes. So, feels good to get this done. But as you can see, I don't have the defense level to be able to actually wield this. So, yeah, we may have to actually do more defense. I should have stuck with more training defense. I don't know why I swapped over to strength. I don't know. Just getting the grind over and over with, I guess. Maybe I'll end up sending Crab or something, I guess, afterwards while I'm editing this video or whatever. So, sick. We're finally free of that. And with that, I'm going to go to bed. Good morning. It's literally a new day for me. I am thinking about sending Desert Treasure 1 so that I can finally finish off Recipe for Disaster. Well, finish is a strong word for that. I still have to deal with some other skills involving the last few steps of that, but we're going to get to that when we get to that. For now, why don't we see how long it takes for us to knock out Desert Treasure 1 to get, Ancients and potentially, keep our lives intact without losing any. All right. After about 20 minutes of meandering around and going through this whole maze, we get our first encounter with Farid. This should be pretty straightforward because, he can't do any damage through melee, so that's good. You can only damage him with either water spells or melee alongside ice gloves. And while I technically do have that in my inventory and everything, I figure that I want to see if water just does work with him. And yeah, it does. He doesn't have water weakness, surprisingly. It's like he has no elemental weakness, but water spells just wreck him anyways. So I think that this is a good compromise nonetheless. There we go. Now let's spank this real quick before a stranger comes in and like specs me out. Oh boy. The infamous chest that takes a lot of lockpicks. Let's find out and see how long this will take us. Oh, that one failed immediately. Awesome. Try again. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh my. Oh me, oh my. Second try. Just like that. Saves me a lot of lockpicks. I can throw this all into the group storage now for whoever is going to be attempting Desert Treasure next on this one. Ooh. That, you know, why have skill when luck is better? Next up, we've got Damis. After trudging through another maze, because Jagex loves their mazes, even back then and here now. I mean, I guess how else do you make it arbitrarily long for a quest? We're gonna have to kill this guy. He is scary because he can hit through melee. Not through his first phase, but the second phase he does, and I think he also drains your prayer, so not ideal. And as you see, I'm kind of just running about. I'm trying to get this bat in between me and him, and I think I kind of got it, but I'm not gonna have direct line of sight to be able to hit him. So let's slowly just edge our way over here. Come on, bat. I know you can do it. Just take one step, one tile forwards towards me, please. He's taking his time. Yeah, I don't know. It'll eventually. There we go. All right, good. Now this is how we do it. This is just sitting pretty. He literally cannot go through a bat for some reason. And yes, this is maybe abuse. I don't care. I think that this is how everyone has always done it. And I mean, even the quest helper recommends you doing this so that you don't have to worry about bringing a gargantuan supply of prayer to be able to go through this. So let's get him knocked out, shall we? All right, there we go. The Shadow Diamond has been acquired. Now let's get out of here and put this one away too. Ooh, Decius is next. Let's throw it in. And now we're gonna do a little bit of a silly dance with this man. Oh, should be fine. Should be fine as long as we are right on the money with the clicks. It is just that free. Look at him go. My goodness, how silly is this that we can actually do this? I love old school RuneScape. All right, easy enough. Now let's go claim our blood diamond. Thank you, Malik. I don't care. I'm bad-mouthing you, but I've done your dirty deeds. Now I have my reward. Easy enough to throw right in here in the bank. Excellent. This is easily like my least favorite part of the quest, alongside probably a lot of other people's quests, maybe, or experience, I should say. I don't know why. Yeah. Regardless, here we are. We're gonna have to go kill Camille, and well, this part kind of gets a little annoying because you really want to be able to use fire spells on him. It's the only way to deal damage to him, it seems. And you know, if you don't have restore pots, oh, you're gonna be in big trouble. So this is a bit of a mixture of balancing your stat regen with restore pots, and also just trying to make sure you keep up the DPS without taking too much damage. Apparently it didn't combo eat there somehow. That's funny. Well, yeah, this is effectively all it's gonna be. Shouldn't be too bad. We're slowly making headway at least, and as long as I have enough prayer, we should be good. And he's dead. Ooh, thank you for the super restore and some cakes. This is very much necessary now. All right, not too shabby at all. Now let's go ahead and finish this up and get the ice diamond. Well, we now just need to put them all into these obelisks, and then we gotta go through the pyramid. I kind of somehow forgot that you have to do this to be able to finish the quest, so I vaguely remember that you need to just run through this place, and I don't have a single energy restoration item in my inventory, so we're gonna be here for a while, perhaps. All right, not too bad. That was about 10 minutes of attempts. This was my third run through the pyramid, and we are effectively done. Oh, what happened? What's going on? Oh, Oh, scarabs. Oh, okay. Oh, for fuck's sakes. You can't even let me finish the quest, can you, huh? Oh my god, I can't believe that they can actually spawn in here. Oh, wait, hold on, wait. Can I just... No, I can't. All right, I'm just gonna kill him real quick. How cursed, man. How utterly cursed. Okay, let me... Please give me the quest completion. Thank you. Oh, man. All right, Desert Treasure 1 is completed. Very cool. Now we get ancients, and we are gonna need to go buy an ancient staff so that we can start using said ancients later. After I finished Desert Treasure 1, I still had a rat slayer task. As you could see, that you probably saw a couple of glowing like rats occasionally throughout the video, and maybe before this, honestly. I've been holding on to a rat's task for a while, so I figured I might as well knock it out while I can at Scurious. And funny enough, I had a couple of friends help me chip down Scurious so I can take the last hit against Scurious. And due to how Iron Man logic works, if you get the last kill, you don't get loot or anything, but you do get the XP cut in half of what you normally would have if you had done the whole kill by yourself. So it was very worth just sending it like this. It was very quick. You get a lot of XP, and I can't just let it go to waste. Scurious was just a fantastic addition to the game, and I can't believe that they actually also let this be a thing too. So I don't know. Use it as often as you can, guys. Use it as often as you can. Right. So I think it was probably about 40 minutes or so of doing this, and we gotten ourselves quite a few levels, but everyone was pretty much done for the night, and I was like, I could figure I can send more of this like solo-wise, I think, another time to finish off the task. So I'm now actually moving on to preparing myself for doing Defender of Varrock, in the hopes that I might be the one to try and get us, the entire group at least, zombie axes. So I have to do, I think, a bit of Hunter to be able to do the quest. So that's effectively what I'm going to be doing here. And one of the things that helps me progress through getting Hunter levels is doing Eagle's Peak. There is obviously a bit of a efficiency thing between doing this and not doing Eagle's Peak. One of which people say that you don't do this because box traps and chins are not recommended when it comes to doing Hunter rumors. But I say I don't care. I like chins. I'm going to use them quite often anyways later on when it comes to doing range training. So I just knocked out Eagle's Peak just for that. And now, without further delay, of course, I decided to start sending Jerboas so that I can get relatively quick Hunter levels. I'd started doing this with Jerboas and then eventually moved on to doing Falconry all the way to 46 Hunter, which then allows me to start doing Rumors, which is what I would end up doing to be able to get to 48, the final level, to be able to start Defender of Varrock, which hopefully I'll be able to get that done soon. And then start the zombie axe grind, I think. And I'm going to have to see how I'm going to supply all the runes that I will end up taking. Maybe I'll actually ask my group members to contribute a little bit for that. But until then, I think I'm going to also just finish up Recipe for Disaster first before I do tackle on that particular grind. So maybe that's what it's going to be for the next video, I'd say. To acquire our lovely Barrows gloves. So until then, I will see you in the next video, everyone. Take care. Au revoir.